See, it's starting to piss me off right here. It won't keep the damn game up there. But when I first log in, it'll always say Madden 21. That's what I was trying to tell you. Why won't it stay? Nah, it stayed. Cephas, I don't know how good you can read, my brother. But I swear to God, I got it listed right there, brother. PS5. Come on, cuz. PS5. Let me put it up there for him. All right, first time touching this damn thing in weeks. Let me see if this thing right. In days, I mean. Everybody, hold up.
Choose the team you want to continue ahead to begin your franchise.
CX, brother, my job has literally destroyed me this week. Like, I can't begin to explain what has happened to me this week. 55 hours. It's not good. For real. Like, I told them I would be part of this. I'm not ready to be part of this. I gotta play this game first. I don't know what I'm doing. This is not easy. For real. What's up? Uh-oh. That's right, you back in Facebook jail. What's going on, Zoo? Oh, I forgot. No. We're going to go with Zoo. We ain't going to call you Jeremy. Oh, my God. I don't know. Like, none of this stuff right here. I'm just going to play it. See if we can get it in probably later on tonight, man. I got to play this game. I don't know what's going on with it. 30-day sentence. See, that's why I don't even talk on Facebook no more. For real. Like, if I know it's something I can't get in trouble, I'll say something. Other than that, I don't express no more opinions. I don't talk. Because every time I say something, they take my stream from me. And I can't make no monies. But how's everybody doing? It's good to be back. Yeah, we got to play this year's schedule. I got to play this game. And then I can do whatever I want. But I got to play this game. Because I told Dom I would play it. So this is on all Madden. I didn't set nothing up. I have no clue what I just did, for real. I can't start it over. Jared, come on, dog. You know how Facebook is. You don't have to cuss or anything. I ain't set no rosters up. Y'all seen, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm tired. I'm just really trying to just warm up. So if I lose, I lose. I don't even care. Till I get to regs. You don't have to, man. That's why I tell you, I don't talk no more. I learned. I comment on Cephas stuff. I comment on family stuff. Other than that, I get upset. I want to talk about stuff. I just don't. Dakota with the like. Dakota, how you been? We got new followers. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all been kicking it with my son lately and everything. He been up here for a few days while he was on vacation from work. I mean, honest to goodness, y'all, I couldn't do it. For real. I know he ain't put in no clock time like I will be putting in. And y'all know y'all ain't getting it tonight, but tomorrow we're going to put it in. You don't. What we talked about the other day?
Earlier today?
Was it earlier today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
Dog, you know you can't say stuff like that. Then you called him up by his name and start with a B. I forgot what it was. Blinkson or something like that. It's just like me and you talked about with the wildfires. Here, I got a solution. But apparently, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I didn't get nothing set up. Not a thing. I just want to play this out and satisfy my obligation to the Gaming Mafia. So I told them I'd be part of this league. As y'all can see, I haven't set my team up at all. I was kind of over eager getting on. I knew I had to get on here and do this. Give a shout out to Exclusive Barber and Salon. Hopefully I said the whole title correctly. Give a shout out to my little brother coming in here hanging out with me on Twitch. I got a little overexcited and started this game. I ain't got my offense. I ain't got nothing. Like I said before, winning and losing this game don't really mean much to me. I haven't touched, y'all need to understand, I haven't even touched video games. I ain't done nothing but work lately. Today they bust me for another 13 hours. But for real, that was on some weak stuff they was on today. Today was the first time in a long time I didn't like my job. And I told them, they ain't got nobody else on that entire staff that they can get to do what I do. And they know it. And I think they understand the fact that until they bring some money up, they get ready to leave me alone. If it ain't on my paperwork, I don't want to hear nothing about it. So he just going to dive inside when I press the tackle button, right? Okay. Okay. I know it's on all Madden and everything, but okay. I like how I went to tackle him and he just went inside. I mean, for real, I like my job. But this week was just stupid. Like, I know things get hectic. I know things ain't ever going to be perfect, but I don't recall seeing nothing of this magnitude of stupidity. Yeah, I used the word magnitude. That's how enormous the stupidity was. You got to understand how stupid shit got on my job. When you got me out here by myself for the first time ever on a Friday, working alone. Dog, ain't no way in the world I'm supposed to be alone on a Friday. Doing not only my job, but other people's. I'm doing whole communities by myself. Like, that makes sense.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
But I ain't, you know, I ain't moaning. I ain't complaining. It is what it was. I'm going to get paid for it.
And you can just see that whole play developing.
We'll take it from there.
You just lock in on your target and say,
Nah, I got to get in the truck, get the trash, and all that. You know, it was just bad. Like, you say something, then you wrong. And then they still had to ask me earlier this week to do the stuff I did after I was finished all that. And I'm like, yeah, but you couldn't get nobody to do the other work? Here I'm passing a 3-man crew on the road, and I'm going out here to work by myself. That made a lot of sense, you know. But it's all good. I got 15 hours of overtime this week. Okay. We'll work on it from there.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The run by Elliott, a good one on first down.
Y'all see I'm in Tampa Bay. This is just like real life. I gotta, I'm playing with the wrong offense, as you can see. I kind of, like I said, I rushed into this. The last one he had set up, I had really took my time out and got ready. But this one, I made a mistake and I didn't want to quit. You know, it's all good. We're going to have some fun up in here for a little while. Yeah, that's kind of my issue. It's the fact that you know you can send me out there and I'll get it done regardless of the situation. You know, I'm always nice to people. I respect my elders. I do things others won't do. But I think that came to an end today. For real. I try not to talk about it, but I have a herniated disc and a pinched nerve in my back. Nothing sets my back off like getting in and out that truck constantly. And you try to explain that to some idiot, but they don't have to worry about it, so they really don't pay it much mind. They'll learn. Why can't I get the ball to Amari Cooper? Like, I've thrown him how many passes this game already? And he just can't catch anything? It's getting a little old. Real. I should punt. It's on all Madden, but like for real. Like, I can't even get a chance. I know all Madden makes them unstoppable. I know I'm playing Tampa Bay. But like, for real? Vita Vea ain't like Aaron Donald. Alright. It's all good. I ain't got nothing that I'm supposed to have. I just really want to get this out the way. Because I really want to tell them I don't want playing it, but it's all good. I'm playing it. I'm just getting wore out, y'all, for real. After Christmas, after the holidays, the stream will only happen on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not even sure about Friday. But yeah, we're gonna have a massive cutback in the stream. Tuesday and Wednesday are gonna Wednesday, Saturdays are gonna be our main days. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Look at this. I ain't got nobody in the game I really wanna have in the game. Yeah, Ted, I'm trying to warm up. You know, it's the AI, but
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
daggone it, man.
But they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Offensively, might be thinking what's going on here. One for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's my son, CX. He looked just like me. Yeah, that's my oldest child. He's over here with me while he's on vacation from work. Man, B, that's me working, man. Like I said earlier, you might have missed it. They beat my ass this week. Look at that. I can't even go get the ball on All Madden. Thank you for that like, B. Welcome back. Yeah, I couldn't get here, man. I would walk in the house while he was streaming, but I just wouldn't get on camera, you know what I'm saying? And then I'd be trying to watch him, and I'd be asleep. It seemed like every time I get into my sleep, the alarm go off. Don't worry, after this game, I'll get into where I need to be. I ain't set my defense up or nothing. I'm just playing. But how you doing, B?
No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
This has not been a
Yeah, it was a rough week, man. I don't see no more weeks like this coming for a while.
He ends up losing yardage. He may
But
be trying to talk him into getting the ball third
after the holidays, we're gonna have a straight schedule.
win that battle.
Thank you for not playing defense. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm watching it, but I got it on mute right now because last time I had SmackDown in the background, they hit me with the copyright jump. So I'm like, okay. There we go. You know, I guess WWE cared that I'm watching it while I'm streaming, I guess. I don't know. Hey, B, let me ask you something. You think WWE is for sale and they just don't want to tell everybody? Because I kind of feel like it's for sale. And I understand it. Everybody's had this notion and idea that somebody's going to take over for Vince McMahon. Who says Vince McMahon wants somebody to take over his creation? And then, you know, you and I, we two grown men watching, right? But I'm watching because I've been watching for so long. I'm still a wrestling fan. But it's not even geared towards us. And I listen, you know, grown men, SmackDown sucks. No, Raw, you know, they don't suck. It's not for us. What I mean is, it's for us, but it's more tailored trying to get younger viewers. Like this Madden. This Madden ain't for the hardcore Madden player. This Madden is for the casual Madden player. This is, come see what Madden is like. You know, look at the momentum crap. They take the plays from you. You can't see what your icons are. Just crazy, stupid stuff. I mean, I understand the concept, but they screwed it up somewhat. See, this is my thing. I would try to watch AEW, but I kind of got to a point where I don't need to hear about WWE. It's like, why do you need to knock them? You know, people who watch the Attitude Era are all of a sudden, yeah, watch AEW. AEW is a copycat of what WWE used to be. And AEW is slowly turning into WCW. For real. Stop and look at what's going on. Everybody WWE cuts ends up over there. I'm like, so? And Miro, Rusev, whatever you will call him, that guy is terrible. I mean, when he first came out and he left NXT and he was, you know, dealing with John Cena, John Cena protected him. He made him look good. Yeah, they got to work, but this is why I try to tell people. NXT, you practiced every day. So when you perform, it's supposed to look good. When you get to the main roster, your practicing was really your house shows. But now it's like you don't have, well, you didn't have the house shows, so now it's a struggle. No, I don't like Rusev. I thought Rusev was good when he first got there, but he didn't work on himself, in my opinion. I wanted to see him grow. He started doing the same moves. The fans really didn't care. That's why I try to tell people. Fans have more power than just sitting behind a keyboard talking about what should happen and who they think should be champion. If you go cheer somebody or you boo somebody well enough, you get their attention. You know, my cousins, Kevin and Gwen Jones, both of them worked at the Capitol Center. I know I said Capitol Center, but you probably don't know what that is. It was like our MCI Center and all that kind of stuff. It's like, when they give me free tickets, people don't react. You know, man, he sucks. See, you're looking at it through new eyes, new vision. I still see the same old Rusev. Like Dean Ambrose. I never liked him. Except for when he was part of the Shield and we had a U.S. title run a little bit. But other than that, Dean Ambrose sucks, in my opinion. He's boring, same moveset. He's trying to get that, I got swag, I'm tough kind of thing. I don't see that out of him. And now he's over there, John Moxley. Mox. I'm a tough guy. They call me Mox. He's a pudding pop. That's what he is. Chris Jericho got over Tony Khan. I don't mean no harm. Chris Jericho got that bread. Can I just say it? I want to say this right, B. You might not like it. Chris Jericho, the new Hulk Hogan. For real. Remember Hulk Hogan went to WCW? And he got all that money? That's what Chris Jericho just did. He went to AEW and Tony Khan was like, I got these monies. Chris Jericho was like, well, give me the money. B, I want AEW to grow. I honestly do. But I need AEW to worry about AEW and give me a fresh product. I wish you were on Twitch right now because my little brother's right there right now. He could tell you. I was watching WWF, WWE, whatever you want to call them, for years. And Saturday, being that I'm on the East Coast, 6:05, if I'm home and we ain't doing nothing, well, we in the house, I watch WCW. No problem. I thought WCW was all right. Now, when Hulk Hogan went over there, yeah, I watched it a little more. Because I said, hey, that makes them valid. So Hogan went, Macho Man went. But this is the kicker. When they launched Nitro in 94, 95, September 94, I think. Remember what we got? The Luchadors. We got Malenko. We got Benoit. We got Jericho. La Parka. Hoovy Juice. Rey Mysterio. We got an influx of new talent. And what did I do? I watched. AEW hasn't given me anything. We got the Young Bucks. I've seen them before. They like to super kick and flip around. Woo! You know that? Woo! That's like, you know, when you had your first beer at 16 And then you turn 21 and you walk in the liquor store and buy what you want. And you're like, yeah, I'm buying some liquor. You know, it's not cool anymore, you know, to just have the liquor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm grown, I can have it. So what?
Now Brady. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be taken
I mean,
down, but not before he gets into enemy
B,
territory.
this is my thing.
Bucks gonna go ahead and use
And I know you might not like this because I like the debate you're having. I like what you're saying. So peep this, right?
in the first half.
They've had 2 world champions, right?
Brady to throw again.
Who's a homegrown champion?
This one swung out here.
Who is a homegrown champion?
5 on the play.
Chris Jericho,
Down.
WWE, Mox, WWE. Who the hell is the world champion now? I forgot. But I'm willing to bet he's WWE. For real. Or formerly WWE.
The intended target was Chris Godwin. But
And my best friend, he's watching SmackDown right now. He might be lurking on the site or watching the jump. I don't know. He don't like to really talk a lot on here. What in the okay? The company's too new for that. Why do you? Oh, that's right, Kenny Omega. That's the first. But you know what? He's not homegrown. I need for AEW. Let Adam Hangman Page be champion. The worst thing they can do right now is let Cody be champion. Hold up. Let me tell you what I told my best friend. I'm old school, right? Give a shout out to everybody kicking it across the stream through all platforms. 38 years old. Thank the Most High I've made it this far. Not a whole lot of people have. I remember all the way back. Yeah, I had to hit it like that. Hold up. Why am I moving the camera? I know, B. Hold up. Peep this now. This right here gonna blow your mind. Go back in time, B, to Ric Flair and the 4 Horsemen. I'm not talking about them new horsemen. I'm talking about them old horsemen. I want to go back to when Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Ole Anderson broke, Dusty Rhodes' arm. Remember that? Now, what in the hell is Cody Rhodes doing running around with some horsemen? Them same cats that bust your father ass. But you running around with them? Huh? What? You had to hit the Little John after that one. That's how crazy that is. They broke your father's arm, put it on national TV, and you running with these cats? You repping with them? But your father on TV talking about, I wined and dined with kings and queens, and I slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. I'm a son of a plumber. I'm American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. They broke his arm and put it on TV. And that's your dog right there? I gotta say it again. Where does it make sense? But I guess I'm too old to ask questions. Because they wouldn't want me at a house show. Cody, it's okay with you that he whooped your father's ass and put it on TV? The American Dream? Huh? It's okay? I mean, if it's okay with you, Cody, it's okay with me. Yeah, I'd say it. They better not ever let me come to a question, what they call it? Q&A session. I can hear him now. Take that damn microphone from him. Who the hell let him talk? Security. And B, you talking about they need faces. They have to develop their own faces. I did not give a damn who Rey Mysterio was. Rey Mysterio made me. I didn't give a damn who Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero. I was like, hold up, though. I gotta peep these cats. This is different. AEW ain't doing nothing different. They're the same thing. WWE did this in 87. We'll do it now. They won't know the difference. I was alive in 87. I was 5 years old kicking it on my big wheel. We got Blazefish in the house on YouTube. What's up, Blazefish? We on here having a wrestling discussion. If you don't watch, start watching. It's some good stuff at times. Wrestling is the male soap opera. Just males don't want to call it a soap opera. But that's what the hell it is. You can put a hat on a pig, it's still a pig. That would have been intercepted. This is on all Madden. So you have to play smarter. And I know that would have been intercepted. B, I'm going to tell you the one wrestler you just mentioned that really pisses me off. Orange Cassidy. What is his deal? I keep my hands in my pockets. If you're walking around with your hands in your pockets, I think you done stole something. I'm sorry. What you got to hide? I'm sorry, I ask questions. I'm from the old school. A man walking around his hands in his pockets. Hey, what you doing? What's on your mind? I'll tell you real quick, inquiring minds over here would like to know what's going on. I hit that Bernie Mac. Hey. Keep your eyes on that moon. Keep your eyes on him. No. My boy Eli in the house. What's up, Eli? For real, man. Okay, MGF. MGF is the new $1 million man without the money. But I kind of feel him a little bit. I can't lie. That's picked. Yep. I thought the route was something else and I threw it. That's on me. But for real, Hangman Page, I don't like the fact that his character always drinking beer. Because that lets me know they're going to play like he an alcoholic soon. You know it and I know it. Jungle Boy, if they had a TV title, I would like to see Jungle Boy with it. Like for real, there's some good guys over there in AEW, but they need to stop worrying about what WWE does and worry about themselves. Like for real. Wasn't it Eddie Kingston who just took shots at WWE? Why take shots at a company that's still making millions of dollars every day? I don't get it. People are so stupid. They're going to put WWE out of business. How? 5- and 6-year-olds are not watching AEW. Let's be real. My brother's right here on Twitch, y'all. If y'all have a Twitch, look, I appreciate everybody kicking it with me. But if you want to know what happened in my life, my little brother is right here. He can tell you. I went to WWE events. I've experienced WWE live. I know what's going on. House shows are practice. House shows dictate what the results may be in big matches because of how fans react. Okay, let me show y'all something. One of the best feuds of all time in WCW. Easily. Macho Man and Diamond Dallas Page. Jeremy coming through with 50 stars, a like and a share. Jeremy, welcome back. And I'm back at the same time. Well, B, you have to remember something. Back then, Vince McMahon had a vision. And that's how we got to where we are today. Without Vince McMahon, we don't get to where we are. All these major players the Sergeant Slaughters, Jake the Snake Roberts, Vaders. I'm not trying to mention the Hulk Hogan's and Ultimate Warriors. Excuse me. I want this to be a legitimate King Kong Bundy, Lex Luger, Ricky Steamboat, Macho Man, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. You'll never know who these guys are until Vince McMahon did what he did. I mean, hell, without Vince McMahon, WCW would still be NWA right now. And you might get to see him on TV. You give Vince McMahon his due. Everybody, he's out of touch. No, he's not. Have you seen his pockets? When he touch his pockets, ain't no point in me touching mine. For real, y'all. Look, I'm not up here trying to defend WWE. I'm not trying to bash AEW. But really, let's stop and look at it. You said Tony Khan got a vision. I believe Tony Khan has got a vision from Cody Rhodes. And I'm not trying to knock, you know what I mean? But, hey, look. This is where I'm at with it. Let me get my words right because I don't want to make an ass out of myself. If you want to challenge WWE, take the war to them. Take it to Monday night. Simple as that. You say you can beat me in basketball? The park is down the street from my house. Give me a time. You said Tony Khan has a vision. I'd like to know what it is. Can we talk about Bray Wyatt for a second? I don't talk about religion or politics on my stream. But a lot of what Bray Wyatt did was seen by myself. I feel it was satanic. Some of it. Some of it was nonchalant, just flat out evil. I could dig that. But when he went a little bit too far, I acknowledged it. That being said, he demanded his release from WWE. He had somebody in his family or one of his best friends I read passed away, and he wanted to do stuff that Vince McMahon just said no on. Well, it's his company. What job can you go to? You know what? I want to do it my way. You ain't the owner. Go somewhere, sit down. Like on my trash truck. My guys be like, hey man, can we do it this way? If I feel it, I'll be like, all right. If I don't, I'll be like, no. And I'll tell them why. Because I respect my crew on my truck. I actually tell them why. I don't have to tell nobody nothing. I just do what I want. I drive it. You either throw the trash or you quit your job. Hello? You have to remember. It's like, I always felt like WWE does whatever they have to do to make the dollar. And I think that's the coolest thing in the world. Am I going to start spending time with AEW? I might start putting them on DVR. I'm not going to lie. I like some of the things they have going on. I do. But when I have to WWE this, WWE, it's like if you got a new girlfriend and all she talk about is your old girlfriend. I'll be like, hey, do you like her or something? Because she on your mind all the time. That's how I look at it. People telling me, why is Brock Lesnar back? Because they keep on money to see him. Anytime they keep on paying the big dollars they pay to see Brock Lesnar, What don't you understand? They hear that guitar string pluck, and then, you know, doom, 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 and he come out there and he kick his leg out. If that don't do nothing for you, guess what? It's doing something for the people that paid to be there. Sorry. I'm going to lay out a challenge to everybody in this stream right now that considers themselves even a casual wrestling fan. Before I make this challenge, I'm going to say one thing. I am not a know-it-all, but I know what I know, and I can back it up. For everything AEW does, tell me when it's original. Because for everything they do storyline-wise, I got $3 per storyline that I can tell you where it came from. No, not where it came from. I take that back. I retract that statement. I can tell you where I saw it, the year, and the promotion. Right there. $3 for every storyline you bring me. Now that's my challenge. That goes for B. That goes for everybody in this stream right now. Y'all know who I am on Facebook, Dion Irvin. You know who I am on Twitch, Gang Gaming. The Gang Gaming on Facebook, Gang Gaming on YouTube. You think you can pull it out on me? Let's go. 'Cause I'm going to tell you, you can't. Straight up. I'm a wrestling encyclopedia because I love it. I almost know as much about football as I do wrestling. And you gotta remember, I grew up with wrestling. I've seen some of the best and I've seen some of the worst. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, some of the biggest people to have got over, in my opinion, was some of the worst wrestlers. But they got over. And when you get over and you draw money, that's the difference. People don't realize sometimes. Anthony Brown got burned again. When you draw money, that's what it takes. Jake the Snake Roberts, Mr. Perfect, $1 Million Man, never world champion in WWE. Tony Atlas, he had 3 of them. You know, speaking of Tony Atlas, not to change the subject, how the hell was he on a documentary talking about how he's the world champion and didn't have a place to stay? This is the far-reaching levels of professional wrestling that they don't want to talk about. Oh, Simba, something like that. All them different names he went under. Vince McMahon saved him, helped him get his life back together. Before we... Hold up. Got one for y'all. Can we talk about TNA for a second? I want to say this, right? I'm not embarrassed to say it. I was always a Jeff Jarrett fan. Like, I know he was a heel and all that, but I used to like watching Jeff Jarrett wrestle. I mean, I knew it was fake for a long time, but Jeff Jarrett was entertaining to me. Even when he was a clown, I used to like some Jeff Jarrett. I don't know why. But his daddy let him be world champion. Now, if your father lets you be world champion and you can't make him no damn money, what does that say to you as a person? My son is sitting right beside me, y'all. I understand that I love him. He's my son. I understand I want nothing but the best for my son. But at some point, don't you have to tell your children the truth? Because I tell my son, hey, look here, man. I'm not going to say what I said to him, what I say about a half hour ago, 45 minutes. I'm not going to tell y'all that, right? But I tell him he looks like me, thinks like somebody else. It's so many words. You know what I'm saying? You can't lie to your children. Jeff Jarrett sucks. Jerry Jarrett should have went to Jeff and said, look, Jeff, you don't draw enough money. You're a mid-carder at best. That's all he had to do. I mean, you don't ever want to hurt your children's feelings. I would have hurt mine. But I give Jeff Jarrett credit. He helped our truth. He helped a few kids, because that's what they were at the time. They were kids. Get to where they are now. AJ Styles. I think he hurt Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry. Jeff Hardy. Yeah. Yeah, Jeremy. You're not making money. Jeff Jarrett broke 8,000 guitars and didn't draw a penny. For all that, they could let me bust a guitar over somebody's head and gave me $12. Okay. Look, okay, I said $12 because I like to go to Salsaritas. Give a shout out to Salsaritas. They got some good stuff. If you don't got a Salsaritas near you, when you go out here and travel, you need to find yourself a Salsaritas. Well, son, you got money. You know what I'm saying? I drive you over there tomorrow. I love you, but you. I mean, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But you got monies. You funny. I mean, you 18 now. You out here working and everything. Why don't you take your father to Salsaritas? Shucks. Y'all see what I'm talking about? It's come a time when the younger people supposed to take care of the older folks. But we're going to talk about that another day. Yeah. Yeah, Hills. Yeah, Karan. Look at Bullet Bob Armstrong. Look at all these old guys. Yeah, Jeremy, I like Jeff Jarrett too. I like when he used to call people slap nuts in WCW. That's the funniest thing in the world. Look here, Slappy. You know who I really like? When he became a full-blown heel. Y'all getting ready to get mad at me. I like Scott Steiner. Because Scott Steiner was the stupidest smart man I've ever seen in my life. When he went on TV and was talking about, you're going to have 33 1/3%, and then it's going to drop down to 25 1/4%, and you're going to have all these different percent. If you have not seen Scott Steiner on YouTube, I absolutely suggest you go check out Scott Steiner on YouTube. It is funny. And no, I do not think Scott Steiner was on drugs or under the influence. I think he knew what he was doing with that promo. What else going on? I'm not going to bash anybody, but there's videos y'all can go check out of some of our favorite wrestlers. Their extracurricular activities. Let's just say everybody wants to call Sting the icon. Can I say it? Sting was the big fish in a small pond. Sting never entertained me. Yeah, I said it. Sting was just... You want to talk about people being for children? Sting was like... I don't know. Sting was terrible. Come on, little stingers. I'm going to run and jump and give you a body splash. And I don't even know if he had a real finisher. I mean, he had the Scorpion Deathlock. But when did he develop that? I forgot what year. I want to say like 91. Marcus Alexander Bagwell should have been busted for steroid use. They want to talk about Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. Look, it was Marcus Alexander Bagwell and Two Cold Scorpio back when WCW Saturday Night was on 605 on TBS, y'all. And he was this, I ain't gonna say skinny, but he was in good shape, kid. And I used to like watching, those young cats, and they were a tag team, him and Two Cold. And like you said, Jeremy, all of a sudden, who? Where the hell he get all the muscles from? Amazon wasn't back there then. He became buff. I'm buff. I'm the stuff. And the girls can't get enough. Man, I looked at Buff. I said, look at him. He probably sap out and smack himself. So we lost our opener in franchise mode. I don't care. We ain't have our offense. We're going to set that up. I think we should be almost warmed up without our playbook. I hope everybody had a good week. It's good to be back. For real. I hope y'all enjoyed your time with my son. He played some different stuff. It's cool. I'm just glad, he was here to pitch in, help out, keep y'all entertained a little bit. B, you still in the house? Where you at, homie? You got quiet on me. Man, Jeremy, I remember Bobby Eaton when he was with William Regal and he was the Earl of Eaton. I remember back when he was beautiful Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton was around for a long time. You know something? Honestly, how old was Bobby Eaton? I remember him when I was young, like 8 and 9 years old. That man, he lived a hell of a life. I mean, he was around for a minute. That's what I really mean. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? There's something to admire. I hate to see people, leave Earth and everything. You know what I mean? It's just... I felt like we need to embrace the time we have with one another. And I'm not on here preaching, y'all. I'm just telling y'all how I see things. We need to be more understanding and caring for one another. All that beef stuff, we need to let that go. Because life is too damn short to call yourself beefing with somebody. And here you call yourself being mad for nothing. Love one another. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, beautiful Bobby. He was a good wrestler. He was always entertaining. And he had like a little bounce to him, like some swag. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was good at wrestling. You can't take it from him. He was 62? I was thinking he was like 70, 73, 74. In my mind, I still see him on WCW Saturday Night with William Regal. Do you remember that, I don't know what it's called, Jeremy. They had the robe and they had like the little white, it's like a shirt, but it's like that big, and you can't see both my hands. It's like that big and it's got like a collar. They bounce their head like this and they drink the tea and whatever. Man, that's old school wrestling. I feel old sitting up here talking about them old wrestlers. That's back in the day stuff. That was like that, man, These young kids don't understand how good it used to be. Kids like my son. No, I'm just playing.
No, you're right.
He's right. Man, you know, that cancer is a terrible thing. My father died from cancer. We need to start researching. You know what I'm saying? Stop spending money on war and research cancer so we can kill that. But, I'm not going to talk politics. I don't do that on my stream. I'm just, just spitballing the idea from time to time. Oh, man. We getting ready to get up in these regs. I haven't been online in so long. I feel a little nervous. I was going to say something. We're going back to the San Francisco offense. Oh, man. It's beautiful to have y'all back in the house. It's beautiful to be back. Excuse me, y'all. I think we might fire the Xbox up tomorrow. All right, what are we going to do with Zeke? Try to run the football, okay? All right, we're going to try to see what we're going to do. Let's see what we're going to do. We'll try to defend the outside run, okay? It's been a while. We back in the house.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. We're gonna do something different tonight. As long as he ain't listening to that stupid rap music. And when I say that, I mean like people like 6ix9ine in them. I ain't got time to be listening to that.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway.
Yo, what's good, homie? How you doing, player? Let's have a good game. This is my first time being in online in a long time. Is this the offense I've been running? Good so I ain't been on the game in so long. I feel old now. Okay, he got the middle linebacker, y'all. He floating. All right, he balling up, y'all. He balling up. He said gonna be no running day. We're gonna find out, though. We're gonna find out. Oh, that's not the play I want. All right. Mismatch over there. Come on, 89? How you gonna hit the hole and then stop right in front of me? You don't have nobody block. You're supposed to keep going. Blockhead self. Look. He went right in the hole and stopped right in front of Zeke. Instead of going to hit that block. Goofball. Man, he playing some good run defense. He ain't want to talk, y'all. Oh, I had it on mute. He don't even know I was probably talking. I'm trying to tell you I'm tired. Don't pay me no mind. Touchdown. Touchdown. Jeremy, I saw this the other day, and it's an actor from The Walking Dead. They had a picture with him and Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, it took us a pretty decent start. First time being online in a minute.
Touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away.
It feels good to be back. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
All right. First time being on defense in a long time. Let me see. Online man up there. Play the ball. About some speed. And watch the option when he bring in Trey Lance. Play some nickel.
Going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Probably one of the fastest men in the NFL, Mr. Mostert. I was never really a fan of Aaron Rodgers. I just gave him credit where he deserved it. Excuse me for, I don't know what just happened when I was talking. But Aaron Rodgers looks like he on that stuff. Can I just say it? Yeah, for real. I look at Aaron Rodgers and he just looks like it's like he got some stuff going on and he don't want nobody to know about. Don't nobody try to tell him so I get sued. He just looks. That's not Aaron Rodgers I'm used to. Aaron Rodgers looked dejected. He looked withdrawn. And he looked very uninterested in that game last week. And that's how he looked in the first quarter to me. I don't know if anybody else saw him, but I was like, ugh. Like, you don't give a damn, do you? That's how I felt. I think we've all experienced a time when we looked at another man or woman and we felt like, wow, you just don't care. I mean, can anybody here say that they saw Aaron Rodgers last Sunday and they felt like that? I'm glad he stopped the game. I got to make a change. What? Oh, Jeremy, I saw that. Like something happened about some money or something. What can you elaborate on? Because I know his brother was on, what's that show on HBO, The Bachelor? It's something going on with Aaron Rodgers, you know. I was trying to confuse him.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think Aaron Rodgers got that, I earned this money. Go get your own money thing going.
On first and 10, it's Moses.
Like, I ain't trying to talk about him.
Only able to get
Oh, about religion.
stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the
I always had that feeling like Aaron Rodgers was that guy who spent $12 and then went and checked his account to see how much came out.
Many times you don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And not able to
It wasn't about money at all. Oh.
stop him right around the
I'm a little shocked.
They'll wind up losing 3.
But you know something?
Now it's third down.
This defense is really
With it being about religion, I could see people having a dysfunction, a distaste, if you will.
On third down, here comes Mostert.
Some people don't like my beliefs,
He stopped well short of the first down at the
so
29. It's
I'm not going to say. Jeremy, you know, you and I can talk off stream, but I'd like to bounce some ideas off you because I respect where you are,
that's to the right.
you know, and I'd like to have your opinion on my opinion. We'll get that in sometime tomorrow. We'll talk about it.
Yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there.
But I have some very strong opinions that some don't like. We'll see.
Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Jeremy, I got a question, right?
To Mostert running.
Do not laugh me out the chat.
And he's brought
Do you give Florida any chance at all
gain there, and it sets him up.
at losing by less than 30 tomorrow?
Like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's
I think the over-under should really be 41. 41 and a half.
something, isn't it?
They're going to dog Florida.
Getting to the perimeter and turning upfield.
Jeremy, you know, I appreciate that.
Those inside
We could,
runs,
you know,
he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance
like
to
for
react.
real though, man. You know, Alabama's just,
break as they come up first and goal.
they do what they want to you.
They'll run with Sermon, and across the chalk into the end zone.
95 supposed to be one of the best defensive tackles in the league, and he just got pushed back. But that's all right. We're going to go right back down the field and score. No problem at all.
And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this
And
thing
he missed it. He in trouble.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
Oh, man. The Cowboys, DeMarcus Lawrence is out 6 to 8 weeks.
See in his rearview mirror, he
Where's the pass rush going to come from?
this one off.
35 to, you know, they're going to score 35 in the first.
And he's
That's not even going to be the whole first half they're going to have 35. Matter of fact, I'm almost willing to say they'll score 14 on defense. Isn't Florida talking about they're going to run a 2-quarterback system? You don't run 2 quarterbacks against Alabama. Nick Saban's going to destroy them.
saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back.
Oh, and a back
They slowed it down.
intercepted.
Why did they make Amari Cooper slow down? And why in the hell does Dak reach so far back? I had him beat one-on-one. Something came.
Well, his
Wait a minute, it just said Xbox sent a message.
This one winds up in the wrong hands.
I'm on the PlayStation.
Just terrific because when it's done really well,
Yeah, it was supposed to be picked. I mean, Lord have mercy, the ball hung in the air forever. I had one-on-one on the outside. The safety bit and came down.
make a big time play.
And then the ball hung. This is my first time playing it in how long? That's my first actual deep ball, you know. I got to get back in my groove, I guess.
It was the defensive front that won the
Look at this clown on SmackDown. I'm so tired of Rey Mysterio's son.
held him to no gain.
He ain't that good. Send him to NXT
Last run, they'll try
or
again,
something.
2nd and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, no, sir.
3 yards rushing for him now.
I don't understand how Dan Mullen still has a job.
Breaking into something really big.
Other coaches get fired for way less than his. Hold up, didn't Clay Helton just get fired at USC? And that's something I totally agree with. If you're not competing and trying to win a national title, then what the hell are you doing for real? What do you tell those men, those young men? What do you stand up in that locker room and say? You don't have to be ranked in the top 25, but you can fight to get in the top 25. And I don't even like the idea of bowl games anymore. There's too many of them, and teams who ain't even ranked are in them. How? I understand there's money involved. I get it. Chick-fil-A Bowl, Peach Bowl, Tostitos Bowl. Ain't nobody got time for that. Got all these colleges and these bowls and talking about they make so much money. How? I don't want to watch Toledo. If Toledo ain't in the top 25, somebody tell Toledo stay their ass home. That's exactly how I feel. You should have to fight to get to where you want to go. You don't just give nobody nothing. I go to work 5 days a week, sometimes 6 if they ask me. They have to ask me real nice, by the way. But seriously, all jokes aside, in life, they don't give you anything. My brother's on Twitch. My mom might be watching on Twitch. I got cousins on Twitch. I got nieces and nephews. I got my son right beside me. Ain't nobody giving nobody nothing. So what kind of message do we send these children? Do we send these young men? Because my job don't give me an extra paycheck. I ain't never had my job tell me, hey, look here. We're going to put an extra $35, $40 in your check. Just because. That's not life. Toledo. I'm going to tell you who really got me, y'all. Middle Tennessee State was in a bowl game last year. Why? Who did they beat last year? Nobody. I understand that all schools aren't powerhouses and all that good stuff. I get it. I'm very opinionated. Some of y'all like what I say, some of y'all don't. It's all good. That's why we're adults. We can agree to disagree. But real talk, as real as it gets, you can't tell me that that's not the same as handing a child a participation trophy. That's some weak sauce. Either you win or you don't. You win or you go home, or you go home with the trophy. That's what we need to preach to our children. When you do a job, you do it right. You get paid when you work. I ain't trying to preach on y'all. I'm just telling y'all how life is. Y'all see I got this stream going? You know what I'm saying? We get some stars in here. We do some things. We have some fun in here. I run it. My son run it. We all have a good time. Shoot, that's what life is about. I done made some great friends in this stream. I got friends and family that come through here and kick it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Oh, give a shout out to my wife, Levita Gang, coming through with the like. She lurking. Trying to see what's going on, like Bernie Mac say. Come on, dog. How my man gonna go right in the gap and then not even try to tackle? Oh, he gonna celebrate like a old girl.
Certainly fell into the latter category.
Let me see something here.
That deserves a couple exclamation points.
For real, that's my fault. I should have came out in that 4-3.
And a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity?
Yeah, but Jeremy, like for real, I can't. I can't put no stock in that. Like, for real, you know, You're going to meet your wife on TV and you're going to have, what, how many women do you start with, 40? You're going to start with like 40 women. You hugging and kissing and touching on all these women. And it's supposed to be okay with all of them? You kiss one in the mouth, within 10 minutes you kissing another one, or you know what I mean? You going through all these women from different dates and all that. Like, I want to know how real this is. I got questions and concerns. Think about it. How long does the show last? How many dates can you go on? How many lunches? And you ain't putting on no weight. You ain't doing, man, come on, man. If it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, more than likely it's a duck. I was a big Naked and Afraid fan. It dawned on me a little while ago. We've only had one instance I remember to where it looked real. And that's when this one gentleman got bit by a snake they couldn't identify. Other than that, these folks ain't losing no weight like that. I mean, yeah, they say it, but I don't see it. Talking about this one guy lost 27 pounds. He looked exactly the same when he first got there. And still had that water jug head. Oh my goodness gracious. How about... Nah, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Yeah, Naked and Afraid.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder,
I mean, I like the show. I like the premise, the concept. And then they talking about they had one guy they had to boot out because he was stealing food from the producers. Yeah, come on, man. You got common sense. Like, they got people up there filming and all that. They had food. Ain't like they Naked and Afraid too. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna be eating and stuff and cooking in front of people who's supposed to be naked and afraid and starving? You know, I had that thought, right? Honestly, I did. But I was like, but you know, they don't do it right there in front of them. Like, I'm pretty sure when they cook their food or whatever, they can smell it. Like, you know, in my mind, I was stupid enough. Yeah, I said the word stupid. I had conceived. That's yeah, I mean, for real. It's a TV show, right? But I thought they had shifts, for real. Like, you know, you got one shift for 12 hours, the next shift for 12. And like they had a hotel or something, you know what I mean? That's how I honestly thought they did it at first. Then I kind of told myself, am I giving them an excuse for how it looks? Because I didn't research it to see how it really was. But shoot, man, it just comes off so... It came off real when I first got interested in it. You know, I saw fear in people's eyes. It felt like it was intense. But then again, when I thought about it, if you're, what's the word I want to use? If you're invading on these animals' territory, at what point do the animals rebel? You know what I mean? Like, they talking about in one episode, the monkeys were flinging poop and they were a threat to attack the people. What, the monkeys had a meeting or something? Come on, man. Real talk. It doesn't make sense. You can't be a threat as a monkey. A monkey gonna do what a monkey gonna do. These animals ain't sitting around with no conscience. Well, Bob, I don't know. I don't think it'd be a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, humans have guns. You know, they ain't sitting around discussing it. Okay. I tried to click on number 7 and get the tackle. They didn't let it go.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion.
I'm just saying.
Football League on EA Sports.
I liked it until
6 points here would go a
I could just tell
wrapping this one up.
it ain't what it's cracked up to be.
Dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken
It's,
down.
you know, I know wrestling's set up. I know it's staged, but it's real. Because you can lose your life if somebody's slipping. You know, part of the reason why I used to watch TNA was because Jeff Hardy was high all the time.
Take it in. Touchdown.
And I don't want y'all to hear it and be like, what's wrong with him? But you know, straight up,
Touchdown run.
if something bad was to happen, I'd like to see it. Not like to see it that way, but
So often about how
I like to see it instead of just reading about it on Bleacher Report. Just like when Jeff Hardy was so high wrestling Sting. Jeff Hardy was, I don't know what kind of drugs Jeff Hardy was on. Jeff Hardy, I don't even know if he knew that he was in the ring. They're supposed to have the match finish. Sting do his move. Jeff Hardy got right up. Like, you know, like, hey. Sting, the referee, everybody in the ring looking confused. Jeff Hardy's just, you know, he doesn't know what's going on. And I'm like, wow.
I remember when I heard about Bret Hart and British Bulldog.
Well, that's different. Bret Hart wrote a book and he told everybody business. That's not right. Jeremy, you still in the house? If you still in the house, did you hear about the Bret Hart book?
that last touchdown. You know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The end result, 21 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Oh, man. I mean, we've had some very, very
Past the 40 already.
big
Now
moments.
1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Come on, dog, with this super wind up.
Releases it, and that'll fall in.
Oh, Jeremy,
Was the intent.
you got to get a hold of the book.
Second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate.
I know he's written like 2, maybe 3 of them. It's the book that's white, and he's standing up with like the paint tights. He's standing up. I think he's got the glasses on. He's got like this pose. In my mind, I want to say the book came out like 99, 2000. Maybe 2000, maybe as late as 2002, 2003. That book is luncheon. Bret Hart dogs everybody.
Second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the
What the young kids call it, throwing shade. Yeah, that's Bret Hart.
Prescott.
And then he isn't even all that sneaky with it. Bret Hart just says stuff, and I'm like,
Again, as the tackles go
I'm reading the book looking around like,
45
matter of fact, let me show you how I looked.
yards there as they keep this drive.
This is how I look reading the book. Like I'm reading the book to myself like, did I just read that? Huh? I ain't gonna say everything that was going on in the book. It's for you to read. I might could get sued for describing what's in the book. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's eye-opening.
Down there at the end on the slide.
I tell you one thing, you gonna open your eyes and close them.
First down, a 16-yard gain.
Man, that book told everything. I could never look at British Bulldog the same after that.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Get off, Amari.
It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 29 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, it's a white background, Jeremy. I don't know. That might be it. In my mind, I see a white background. I don't know why. Unless I'm thinking about the Michael Jordan book. Michael Jordan was a snitch too. Michael Jordan was a real snitch. I'm surprised ain't nobody tried to fight Michael Jordan about his book.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Man. I haven't been playing Madden in so long. I kind of appreciate this. Win or lose. I think I put too much emphasis on winning lately. That might be it. I'm having a good time. This is going to mess him up when I tell him. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the headset on. I'm going to start talking to him. Well, yeah, let's talk to him tonight, y'all. Yeah. That's not the squirrel. It was a mouse.
Oh, it was a mouse?
Hey, Jeremy, you watch Naked and Afraid? Look, right. I don't know if it's on YouTube, right? But the lady, she was like kind of prissy. Yeah, that one at the bottom might be it, Jeremy.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Oh my goodness, you guys see it. It was luncheon. The lady was like a vegetarian. And she really carried herself like, not prissy. It was kind of prissy, but she was trying to be a warrior, I guess to say. And she was like, you know, I'm not going to eat meat. And old boy had figured out a way to kill mice, and, you know, he was eating. Come on, dude. Nobody moved over. Nobody. This is what I be talking about with Madden 22. It's common sense. He's going to drop back and just let him go. The whole zone opens up. But anyway. Yeah, so he's got this little, he's got a cord, and he wraps it around, and he catches the mice. Boom. Mice dying and all that. He's got food. So then she starts trying to call him like Jeffrey Dahmer. What's the word? Like a psychopath. And I'm like, psychopaths, are they like farmers? You know, you're killing hogs and cows and chickens. Those are psychopaths. He's eating food. And I guess he was like mocking her. He had the little mouse right here, like, my name is Whiskers. It's funny. It's like, it might be immature funny, but you have to see it for yourself. It was real funny when he did it. I found it funny, you know. I ain't gonna lie, you know. Some people don't have the sense of humor I got. That's their problem.
Nothing comes easy in this league.
You know, I've never messaged anybody on PlayStation. I don't think I'm going to start now. I was going to say Messenger. I don't know why. Oh, man. I got to get back into the swing of things. Oh, Najee Harris. Boy, you talk about a disappointment, his first NFL game. But they won. Y'all see his name? Power of Grayscale. Y'all know where that came from. He-Man. it's supposed to be Gray Skull, but let's have that. My son told me today that his cartoons are better than what I had. Well, what we had, us older folks. We're going to pretend he didn't say nothing that
I
dumb.
did say something.
He ain't said nothing.
I said something.
He ain't said
I
nothing.
said something.
He ain't said a
I
nothing.
s-
He
I
ain't said a synonym.
I said something.
He said something.
You heard what I said. Everybody heard what I said. And I said, I
You
stand
speak
right by
you
it.
speak false.
I speak
You
the
speak
truth.
fraudulence.
I speak the truth.
Let me ask you one question. What makes you think that your cartoons were better than mine? Is the fact that you just happen to grow up with them? What do you base this on? Inquiring minds would love to hear this.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this
Somebody call Huggy Lowdown and let him know that my son is not only Bama of this week, but next week as well. How? Did you hear what you just told me? That's your argument for the debate? Boredom. Dude,
Bro,
a
those shows
cartoon.
are boring. They don't have. They're not enticing to me. I don't have a desire to watch them. I've seen some of them before. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
You can't watch one episode of something and be like, oh, this is terrible.
No. Okay.
Not everything is for everybody.
Whoa.
That's number one.
Hold up. I was gonna say something. I've seen a few that I actually like from your generation, like Rocket Power and stuff like that. Those shows right
What
there.
the hell is Rocket Power?
You never seen Rocket Power? That joint came out back in the 90s. You never seen it? That's crazy.
I tell you one thing. If I've seen it, I don't remember it.
I'm a Nickelodeon dude. I watch a whole bunch of Nickelodeon.
Does anybody in this chat know what Rocket Power is?
I could have sworn it's the older version of Rugrats, I think. When they're older. If I'm not mistaken.
Somebody call Donnie and let him know my son is Bama of the whole damn month.
How? Because I'm telling you.
and picking up a first down.
Tut, your uncle is talking to you. He said, no, it's not. Then he said, what the hell? My son is very opinionated, and he feels very strongly that his cartoons are worth something. Yeah, they're worth something. A postage stamp.
But Rocket Power was another group of kids that had grown up from another show or something like that. I could have sworn.
He said the older joint is called Rugrats All Grown Up.
But I remember watching a show called Rocket Power. I'm so serious. The whole theme song was Rocket Power too.
You know, I'm going to go on YouTube before I go to sleep and look for Rocket Power. Because I don't even recall nothing like that in my mind. Who's in the house from Facebook? Somebody tell me. Somebody come up with their favorite cartoons. And this is for the 30 and over crew. We're going to cut it off at 30. Boy, that wasn't even part of us. That was like for younger kids. You can't just... This is what I tried to tell him earlier. We got Booney Pound has come through with the follow. What's up with you, Booney? Booney, how old are you?
I'm basing it off entertainment, like where you can be enticed.
Oh my God, my son is just.
Some of the shows that I've seen from your generation are boring to me, so I'm sitting like I'm not enticed. You
can't just pick shows and be like, I don't like. Not every show can be judged off 1 or 2 episodes, and not every show is the same.
Well, off what I have seen, they're not enticed.
Okay, let me just put this out here. The original Ninja Turtles is the best Ninja Turtles ever. And yes, I'm talking about when I was 7 and 8 years old, where it has a chronology to it, where one episode leads into another and things like that. It's not just one episode is Shredder, the next episode is Krang, and it actually makes sense. We're not just going to sit here and name shows just to name them and not get anywhere. If you're going to debate me, you need to bring something to the table. Because when you talk about straight out funny cartoons, Ain't nothing gonna beat Pinky in the brain off the rip. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. And then when you go into older shows, you got Doug. Doug was off the chain. We had Doug. We had Ren and Stimpy. We had some stuff going on. Ren and Stimpy was weird and very uncomfortable, but there were times where Ren and Stimpy was like that. There was a few episodes. Cat Dog. Cat Dog was
funny.
Cat Dog was lunching.
Cat Dog, I'll wake up around 6 a.m. before like.
Beavis and Butthead was funny, but they were so repetitive. It's like, don't they got something else to talk about? Don't they got something else to do? We got Jason Reed in the house. If you don't know, you ought to know. Virginia is in the house. What's up, big homie? How you been? It's like, when you look at cartoons, you gotta break them down into different categories, in my opinion. Because each cartoon is gonna bring you a different value. You got superhero cartoons. You got cartoons that are just meant to be funny. You got cartoons that have a distinct point. You have different things. You have cartoons that are for more adults than children. You can't just name shows and be like, oh, that's better than this. And no, it doesn't work like that.
Okay, so name a category and I'll think about the show. I'll think about a show.
Funny.
Yeah, okay, funny.
Classic comedy cartoon. Ren and Stimpy takes the cake. Man, Jason, welcome to the crowd. Let me tell you what happened today. Me and my son were going to Waldorf. I don't know if you know anything about Route 5. There's a McDonald's right there across the street from 7-Eleven. This idiot from the left-hand lane is trying to go from the left lane through us to go to McDonald's. Almost took my car out. I had to explain to my son, with me having a CDL, I have to literally do everything possible to avoid an accident, because when you have a CDL, you're labeled a professional driver. Welcome to my world, Jason. Having a CDL is a great thing and a pain in the butt all at the same time. But I like it, because you always have a job. Coming through with the light. Jason Reed and Booney Pound. Booney, what's up with you? You came in, you said what's up. What you like doing, Booney? You on PS5? You on Xbox? What you on? Who's your favorite team? Jason, I can't tell you my life flashed before my eyes, but my car payment did. I paid too much money for my car. Let some dummy mash it up. I'm telling you, man. And you know, I got a Hyundai. I just want to put that out there. I don't want y'all thinking, you know, like I carry myself. You know, I ain't better than nobody else. I just like my car. Period. I like it. It's mine. Don't break my stuff up. But yeah, this idiot, man, all for a damn Happy Meal. Probably. Okay, that was a joke for laughs, but seriously.
We have to go to a complete stop.
We got Travis Gaming in the house. What's up, Travis? How you doing today, bruh? Welcome. Man, I'm telling you, having a CDL has changed my life. For real. But honestly, there are times where if I didn't have a CDL, I'd let people run directly into my car. No. Y'all realize that's the first time I had a juke since I've been here? Almost 2 hours into the stream, and that's the first juke. Ain't that something? The If I'm gonna go play action, the time is now.
Coming from where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
How he gonna drop it though?
That he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. The Cowboys will go.
I knew he was gonna bite.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage.
I knew he was gonna bite when he saw Jarwin come on the drag across. I said, "Yep, he gonna leave me Zeke."
6-yard gain, and it all works out. Prescott yet again, escaping the pressure right.
Daggone it! He didn't go. Okay, I'm very confused, right? When y'all watch me play, sometimes my opponents, their receivers will turn and go up the field. So when I threw the ball, I thought it was because Lamb was going to go up the damn field. He just didn't move. I need somebody to tell me how you make your receivers go up the field. For real. Apparently, I'm the only one on earth who doesn't know how to do that.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28. 66 yards.
And I'm getting frustrated behind it.
To stop here this first half. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 8. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. As they'll
Here come a pick 6 right here.
to go in this first half.
I feel him getting ready to throw it to us.
Roethlisberger will throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the
He
end
dove
zone,
for it.
but that's going to wind up incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Final play of the half. Prescott. Oh, Prescott.
Wow.
And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Man, I know I haven't been here in a while, but for real, I have not had an opportunity to throw the ball all night long the way I want to. He just keeps on like this super long wind up.
Touchdown, the last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There should
Wide
be no
open.
speech necessary now.
Long wind up.
Going their way.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 17-3.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
All right, let's start another one. I don't even want to try to play this one no more. He got it. I'm so rusty. Okay.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of
I don't
Texas
know why I'm
and
watching
the
this.
very wonderful AT&T
This
Stadium
ain't
in
even a
Arlington.
game.
A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, God.
Right, and incomplete.
Ooh, I can tell what kind of game this is going to have to be. Joey Bosa came off the line off the rip.
Good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight.
I haven't played Madden in so long. I can feel the rust.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott.
Man, come on, dog.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Like, why can't I?
Huge return as he'll take
I haven't played in so long. I'm not trying to get frustrated, but what?
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than.
Why is the ball so far out in front?
They're going to push the ball downfield.
That's.
In this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go?
Nowhere near 999.
Went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Herbert now. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Done with being bothered. I said no the first 2 times.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers have taken a 1st quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line,
I haven't played in a while, but like for real, my own players just get in my way and stop. He literally got in the way and.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one.
Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, 72 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Boy, CeeDee Lamb so prolific at Oklahoma catching passes like this from Kyler Murray, and he's doing it at the NFL level too.
Excuse me.
That should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
Taken from about the 12, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
Why is 90 not on the field in that set?
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they get him.
I was a man-to-man defense. So how does he end up by himself like that?
Catch it, it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That throw into the arms of Allen. He is out of bounds.
I love it.
Inside the 30.
I know I haven't been here in a while, but you click on circle, you're supposed to be the closest man to the ball.
Move them around a bunch, especially your best guys.
I'm trying to jump with 24, and I'm not even on 24.
You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
I can't jump!
Pass finds its way to Williams.
Hold up, man. What was the swap button?
Down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the...
That's wild.
So,
Yeah.
let me get this straight. That's aggressive catch and ball hawk. Oh, man, this is stupid. I don't understand this, man.
This first quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Interceptions. Nothing. I don't get it.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler.
We had an interception on that last possession. I mean, that last pass. My player didn't even jump. Didn't even put his hand out, man.
You do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Going to throw on 3rd Touchdown.
Chris, you mean the Cowboys?
Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have taken
I don't see the Cowboys beating them. No DeMarcus Lawrence. Where's the pass rush going to come from? Justin Herbert going to be sitting back there drinking sodas, eating chips. I love my Cowboys. But I'm real.
That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Point after, right down the middle.
They're going to put up some points. Let's see them play some defense.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready.
I'm very confused, but okay, Chris. How you doing today, bro? I'm just going to be confused about why you bringing up the Texans, but okay.
Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confident.
77 turned around and started walking away.
Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. Well, he shot in, CD, like
come on, dude.
Cannon from that linebacker position, and even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Prescott from the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Oh, okay.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second.
Yeah, it's my first time playing Madden in days. I had my butt kicked this week at work. I just couldn't do nothing.
We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
I had him.
Dancing to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
I don't know what it is. I guess it's me. It's got to be me. Because I can't do what I want to do right now. Everything I throw is a bullet pass, and I can't throw floaters, and I don't know.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
And the point me getting frustrated.
To the right side, it's Allen. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away.
Dude, I can't. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I can't get into it like I want. It's like, if I have a decent week next week, it's good. You know what I mean? Like I can play Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But when I'm off like this and I can't do nothing, that's when I'm ticked off. Because it's like, I can't get into my rhythms and stuff. And it's like I'm just playing, just sit here. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose.
Defensively, 6 DBs in the game. Here's Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line.
Right now, I'm just sitting here to be sitting here, bro. I don't have none of my... I don't feel comfortable, put it that way. I mean, I've scored a couple touchdowns, but...
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great
I'm just here. I'm going to spend a lot of time gaming this weekend, though. Bills beat my ass.
Into the moment and into the game.
So when you don't want to spend money, what do? You stay home. I don't know, man. No DeMarcus Ware. I don't know where the pass rush is going to come from. The offense will score points. The question is, how much would I be down before they start scoring? Because my team doesn't come out fast like they should. I don't get the Cowboys at times. I don't understand the coaching. You know, I'm going to tell you something. I've developed the idea that Mike McCarthy is a product of Aaron Rodgers. And it's not the other way around.
The throw took him a little too far at second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Prescott now. He's gonna
come on, man. Where's he throwing the ball? All right, I had enough of Madden, for real.
It's Chris Harris with a pick.
The man was coming across the field. He just... All right, I had enough.
Oh, man.
Herbert on first down now. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of Eckler. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
You know, you better watch y'all. Y'all might mess around and beat Cleveland. Cleveland might have a hangover.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to
Baker
go.
Mayfield throwing that interception
Both teams making their final
to end the game might carry over.
So with that, let's get you back out.
I hope it does.
Where we rejoin
I play against Baker this week.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard.
Third-party type chop.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be streaming Madden for a while until I get used to it back in the swing of things. Because I swear, man, I'm getting so frustrated with the simple fact that I'm trying to throw a fucking pass that I can't throw. Everything I touch is bullet, bullet, bullet. And I'm like, why? So I'm going to stop and I'm going to see if it's me. Y'all can hang out if you want. If y'all choose to leave, I understand. But I got to know. So it's up to y'all. That's a live pass, right? So when I hit the button the same way, why does it say bullet online? Everything I do online, bullet. Look, bullet. Live. Now I'm trying to throw a touch pass. I want y'all to understand. It's a touch pass coming out. Live. So now I got to learn how to throw a touch pass. There's a touch pass. Why is that a bullet pass? I tried to throw anything but a bullet just now. There you go. I want him to be covered so I can throw the ball away from my opponent. See, that's what I'm trying to do a lot of times. All these interceptions, 4 out of every 5 are because it comes out as a bullet. See, that's not supposed to be a bullet pass. I want to be able to turn around and come back to the ball. See that right there? The opponent has no chance to intercept it. Well, I guess I was under pressure. Yeah, Chris, it's been a long time since I played, but it's like I can't throw the football. The the catching is terrible now. You either I don't know, man. You don't jump for the football anymore. Oh no, I only play the Cowboys. I don't care how many stars you send, none of that. I don't do nobody but the Dallas Cowboys. Nope. I'm a Cowboy fan. I ain't no pudding that goes and plays with other I don't go play with the powerhouse teams. Versus them. If one of my opponents, I'm not going to just play them as the AI. Excuse me, y'all. That's that 130 coming back for me. I don't even know how I'm still awake right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Maryland. East Coast.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That was a quick 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Winston to give. It's Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
What? Oh, my God. He's right there.
And he is going to have a Saints first.
I'm right there. I can't do nothing.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And some room to maneuver. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll run. This is Kamara. Able to push his way through. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Winston. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
Rosa's kick is good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now Pollard. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
You would think he knows the play.
Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
52 missed his whole
3
block.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made by Jeff Heath. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Cowboys nothing.
Second and 7. To throw is Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Prescott's pass complete to Amari Cooper. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd. Prescott to throw it.
My players won't do a damn thing. His players out there playing ball.
Now it's 4th down.
Good grief. It must be nice.
With defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
We got to go for this.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Elliott running the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football from triple option, you've actually called that play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
I have no clue what the play just was.
We
Okay,
remind you
no
that
now.
coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. The give is to Elliott. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. The carry here for the big tight end. And
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Saints 3. Regs Zerline.
I have absolutely no rhythm or offense. I'm just trying to
Touchdown at Zerline.
find
Kick it
something.
away.
Get my groove back.
Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone.
Right now we're going to play a run-heavy game. We're going to just be run-heavy for a while. Ain't no point in playing with it.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Why is my best corner on Kamara?
Buying time to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being
This is
tackled.
last time out.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that'll be knocked away.
The first time to make a play on the ball all game, and can't nobody come up with the pick on the tip.
As the season gets going, as we get predictions on each side. Let's start with the
Come on,
AFC.
guys.
Who do you have in 2021 as your division winners?
Well, let's go to the East, and I think Buffalo repeats, although New England, they got better in the offseason, and despite starting a rookie quarterback in Mac Jones, I think they'll make a nice run at the Buffalo Bills this year. In the North, what a battle you have there. Three-way. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. I like Baltimore to still win the division, but Cleveland will be right there, and Pittsburgh will make a run at the playoffs. In the South, I think it's Tennessee's division to lose. Indianapolis had a number of injuries in the offseason, and, Jacksonville and Houston, they're trying to
Pick.
get there.
Oh my God, what is that?
But I love it.
Touchdown, Saints.
Oh boy.
Smith, as the first half is winding down. And
I would love to see the instant replay.
Saints are back out in front. So they're able to capture the lead here
Okay.
just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right? Where you get the 2-for-1 situation, where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Pollard. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. First down, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and now it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
What is going on, man? Is he just like is he refusing to block at all? One tackle doesn't do anything. The next tackle doesn't do anything.
Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's taken down, but
I don't even know why I called timeout.
across the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So
I got Gallup wide open down the field, but we got to pull that ball way back here. The hell, yo? Did they adjust something? Did they not see Dak last week?
Let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
The hell?
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
That was 6 points they just took from me.
Number 3 here. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just
Did you
a
see his
yard
internet?
pass there to the 21.
How am I supposed to play this guy?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. Third down here.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to
Dude got Dollar Tree Wi-Fi.
Excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
He probably playing at McDonald's or some crap.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw right side. Taken in by Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. A first down throw for Prescott. Steps away to his left.
Yeah, they got big number 99 running with that.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. They'll set up the
70 didn't even try to give me a freaking block. For real. Oh my God. Not even an attempt. He just ran out there. One man. Look at that. Look what 63 is. Look, man, God, man, I ain't even saying nothing else. Like, I don't understand. When it ain't me, it's like, where in the hell is my team doing?
Prescott from the gun.
70-7. That dude's not even good in real life. I mean, not even. Oh my God. Man, they just handle my team like they ain't nothing. Like literally. Might as well have like a kindergarten out there trying to block. The way they're making it seem. Anything I call that has developed, I might as well just eat a sack. Just put on Madden, just mark me back 15 yards.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Kamara. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
Oh my God, my player piss poor angle, like for real. Do my players have poor awareness or something? He was right there. Right, tackle. Should have been made. Nah, he turns upfield, then he dives. Come on, dog.
Jameis now on 1st down.
Wonderful.
That's complete to Troutman right side. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down to the 19-yard line. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Running with Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make make it second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On second down, Kamara. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Try to pound it in, Kamara.
Keanu Neal could not take down Alvin Kamara. Okay.
Vision and speed, two of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Check 26, check 26.
Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 1-yard touchdown run for Alvin Kamara. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in about the time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your
Who? Oh my God, he's running an out route. Never mind. I had enough. I don't even want to play no more. I'm done. He's running an out route. He turns. Never mind. All right, y'all. I had a terrible return. I don't know what in the hell is going on. I might be. I don't know. I ain't got no excuses. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Straight up. My man was running an out route. He turned to the left to go to the side. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. You don't catch the football the same no more. Let me show it to y'all. For those who might have missed it. I can't get over this. And I swear to God, this is the most asinine thing I may have ever seen when it comes down to a football simulation. I mean, this is downright stupidity. So let me bring it to y'all. I don't think I'm planning on playing anybody else competitively anymore. Other than just streaming for fun. So let me explain. Triangle. Aggressive catch. That's offense. Defense, ball hawk. When does it mean jump? Somebody explain that to me. When does it mean jump? To knock down a pass. Square, offense, run after catch. Defense, SWAT. When do you jump to knock down the football? I don't know anymore.